What is going on, everybody? I am DJ Echo, and you are in the element. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of In the Element. This time we are keeping it local and we're sticking with the 845 with a segment we like to call the 845 Alive. And right now we are at Dutchess Stadium in Wappingers Falls, New York, home of the Hudson Valley Renegades. I want to thank, first of all, Ramon Pinheiro and Tom Hubmaster for the opportunity. Right now I am with the one, the only, Annamarie Rosanio.
Hello.
And how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. I've been trying to interview you forever.
Yep.
Forever. We've been trying to get this. When did you drop Famous?
It's August, probably.
August. So
yeah.
I think I caught on maybe in September, and we tried to get you on, and then it was taking forever. It didn't work, and then she was getting ready to drop Bleachers. And so for those that listen to me on Triple Threat FM radio, I do something called Mic Drop Fridays. What we do is we take a song or EP or an album that's dropping that day, and we help promote it. We play a little something from it. And we were honored to have Anna come on with her song Bleachers. Great song. So as soon as this is done, you make sure you go on iTunes and you buy it, all right? And you buy everything else, because we're going to talk about some other stuff that dropped today, okay? So during the interview, I asked her, we were talking about Bleachers, and I asked her, hey, did you have a video for the song? She said no. And I said, well, listen. I said, if I could get you like a field or a stadium or something like that, do you think you'd want to do it? She jumped on board. She was like, yeah, let's do it. So we're here. We're here at Dutchess Stadium. I mean, this place is gorgeous. Yeah. And we're going to talk some music. Let's talk some music. So let's talk about Bleachers. Mm-hmm. The premise behind it, let's talk about that first. What was the premise behind Bleachers?
Bleachers is about feeling like you're sitting on the sidelines watching someone who you used to be in love with or used to be in a relationship with kind of move on while you're still caught up on it. So there's a lot of imagery of like someone sitting on the stands watching a player, which is like the double meaning of a player. Right. The double meaning of a player.
There you go. I like that too.
Yeah, just kind of continue on as if nothing ever happened, but right. You're still caught up on it. So it's about that sort of feeling. Okay.
Yeah. How long did it take you to write the song?
I think that one came about pretty quickly. I think that was like a 20-minute thing that I had the first little bit of it. So I had like the verse and the chorus. No,
you're talking about 20 minutes to like pick the track, right? That's 20 minutes to write the whole song.
If you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Hey, if the bug hit, the bug hit. Okay, all right. Where would you go to record, produce? Who's the producer? All that kind of stuff. Like, go. Let's make sure we pay all the bills. Let's get everybody credit. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I wrote the song on my own, and then I bought it into my friend Tristan, who goes by the producer tag Archangel. Right. And he used to live like 5-minute drive from me, so I came into his studio. We laid the whole thing down in like a day or two. And then, that was that. So it was me and Tristan making that one.
That was that. That was that. So, we brought up a little while ago, being an 845 representative. Where were you born, raised?
I was born in Queens, and then I moved up here at the beginning of like elementary school, and I grew up in Hopewell Junction.
And then you just never look back. Because you come up here, that's what it is. I came from the Bronx, you come up here and you just stuck. You never want to leave, you know what I'm saying? Never want to leave.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
When did that bug hit? Like, when were you like, because, everyone, you're in elementary school and your mom's like, yeah, you should sing, join the choir, do this and that. And I mean, is she ever going to say that you're bad? No, right? Yeah. So when did it kick in for you that you were like, wow, I can sing?
It didn't until it had to. So that's a weird way to put that. I was in a band when I was 14. And up until that point, my mom made me play classical piano. Oh. And I hated it. So I thought like I could never do anything in music because I thought the whole world was just classical piano kind of.
Right.
And then I joined a band and we started playing like indie music and pop music. And it just like opened up the whole world for me. I started writing songs, but I wouldn't sing because I was like, no, I can't sing. I would just like play piano, play guitar, write the songs. Right. And then I would always sing while I was writing the songs, and I like wrote like hundreds of them while I was in high school. And then I started posting a little bit on Instagram, and then like my friends caught on, and then my coach was like, I want you to sing at my wedding. Ooh, and that was the first time I ever like sang in front of people at his wedding. Okay. And I mean, was that like the moment where you're like, this is like what I want to do? Because you play classical music, and like you said, you play guitar, you play piano. I mean, you're really good at those things. Thank you.
You could have gone down those routes, but when was it like? Was that like the moment where you're like, hey, I'm writing all these songs. I might as well like really, really push ahead and forward with it.
I think that was it, because that same day, so I had that thing in the morning, I had his wedding in the morning, and then after that I had like another gig, and that was like that
was it.
Yeah, that whole day was just like the most uncomfortable day of my life, but like the most eye-opening day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you okay, so you said it was eye-opening, it was uncomfortable, like, but can you explain a little bit more? I mean, this is like you go from playing an instrument and kind of being a part of a whole group to going out on your own and taking those steps on your own, and now you're the music that you've written is not just going to stay in the book. It's going to somehow and at some point, be recorded and put out there. What'd that feel like?
It's scary. If you think about like, so you're sitting in your room and you're just writing stuff that you're feeling, right? And then I'm a terrible presenter. Like, I remember being in school, like, shaking like this, getting ready for, like, a presentation.
Gotcha.
So the idea of, like, going out in front of people on its own is scary. And then going out in front of people and, like, reading your diary, that was, like, a whole... It was one of those things where, luckily, it was I couldn't think about it because, like, I had to sing at my coach's wedding. And that was, like, a thing. And it didn't give me the time to, like, really process, okay, I'm singing at my coach's... It was just, like, I don't know, it kind of like throw you in the ring, and then... That's
it. Just throw you right in now. You got to do it. Yeah. When it comes to your writing, are you solely going to be based on experiences and your feelings, or are you going to like, if you see something, you write about it, or is it like all personal stuff? Like you said, like you're reading your diary out there. Is it all personal, or are you willing to go outside the box and do other types?
No, I would definitely go outside the box.
Okay.
I say like it's probably like 85% personal, and then sometimes like a movie will hit you, and then you want to write about that.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk about a gentleman. His name is Seymour. Let's talk about Seymour. Okay. So the EP dropped today, midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight last night. So the EP is out. So not only do you have to get famous, you have to get Bleachers, and now you have to get Seymour. Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, the name Seymour. Who is that? Who is this person?
It's not it's okay. So my friend Giovanni came up. We had never met before. We were just internet friends, and then he came up to New York, and we wrote like 6 songs in 5 days and like recorded them. It was like
nice.
It was like one of the best weeks of my life. So
it takes me like a week. It takes me a week to get a verse. And she's like, yeah, we did 6 songs in like 10 minutes,
No, it was one of those things that like that doesn't normally happen,
right.
But we just had like this like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was just like straight like writing chemistry. It was fantastic. So we had written the EP, and we were like, okay, we need a name for this thing, and we were like trying to see if like it would be a song title or something that we talked about in the EP. And then we ended up just like driving around because I was showing him the area,
right.
And we were looking at road signs, and we were like, oh, that would be a cool name. So we came up with like a list. I think it was like Pine Drive was gonna be one of them, Briarcliff, or Seymour. And then I wanted Seymour, and he wanted Briarcliff, I think.
Right.
Yeah. And then like we put it to a vote to my family, and they picked Seymour. So
okay, all right. I thought you were gonna do like paper rock scissors kind of thing and break it down like that. So I saw that on your IG. I saw the you have the address, the street sign, right? Seymour. Okay, so that's where you got the premise for the the EP name.
Yep.
Let's talk about some of the songs. So go through them. How many songs are on it, first of all?
6.
6 songs on the EP.
Yep.
Give me the name of the song, and then give me the vibe.
Okay, the first one is called Red, and they're all I would say that's like a pretty straightforward indie folk song.
Okay.
And then the second one is Shakespeare, and that is more like chill pop, kind of alternative pop, but still like has the guitars in there. Everything is really rooted in folk, and then it branches out from there. Right. Riley is another just folk song. What's after that? Question Mark is like an alternative rock almost. We it's experimental. Is
it actually the question mark, or is it the word question mark?
No, question mark like the symbol.
Okay, all right,
yep.
all right.
And then question mark you have to listen to the EP in order, because question mark bleeds into Hollow, which is so question mark is Giovanni's song, and then Hollow is mine.
Right. Okay.
Which is like a response to that.
All right.
And that's like a sad pop.
Gotcha.
And then the last song is Bad Man, which is it's a pretty sad song. It's a heavy song. Okay. So it's like a closer to a ballad, I would say.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Midnight last night, were you awake?
I was.
Did when it crossed over, were you like, all right, let's go, like game time?
Yeah. No, I was texting Giovanni. We were going back and forth. Awesome. Just like, we're so happy it's finally out, because we did it over the summer, so we've been sitting on it for months. Just working on it, and then it's finally out, and it feels crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so when it comes to your music, like, what do you want your fans, your supporters, listeners, what do you want them to know about you?
Whoa, that's a tough one.
Woo, come on, young.
I would hope that, I don't know if this is about me, but just like, I would hope that they would hear like the care that's put into it, and the love that it's really like the only thing I could ever see myself doing. So I hope that comes across in the music. Okay. I hope it's something that people can like listen to and relate to, but that they can hear that it's not something thrown together. Like it's something that's taken care of.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. We also want to thank all the outside sounds that have come. We were walking here. There was nothing going on. We get ready to set up. There's a helicopter. We got trucks, and I mean, what the heck is going on? So thank you all. Let's first of all, I love your voice. Love your music. Like, it's so, I don't know. Like, it's like soft. But I mean, it's like you could feel like the emotion involved with it, and you're able. I really hope you guys are going out and you're gonna buy some of her music. It's really, really good. And
Thank you.
I'm not into folk. I don't care. It's good music, and I mean, and for those that live in the Hudson Valley, support local. I mean, this is, she's local, so support. What are like 3 things that, for those that have followed you since the beginning, 3 things that they don't know about you? It could be something quirky, it could be another talent that you have, it could be something weird you're able to do. 3 things.
Okay. 3 things. Dang. I don't know. That's so, because a lot of people who followed me like from the beginning are like my family, so like they know a ton.
Well, family aside, they've known you since birth.
That's true. I write EDM songs sometimes. I write for EDM producers out of my comfort zone.
When are we gonna get?
A lot of it's out.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Give the people, for all I want to know, but give the people some names of artists. So you write for other people?
I haven't written for other people, but I write like on top of producers. Like they give me songs and then I write for them.
But these are your songs?
Yeah. But they're not technically mine. They're like underneath a different producer.
They're your songs. Okay. They're her words. She's singing, right? You're singing on them, right?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
All right, Anna, where are these songs at?
Some of them are on Spotify. There's one that was on an MTV show called X on the Beach, which I think like you're all like stranded on a beach and then
Gotcha.
your ex shows
Oh,
up.
it's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So give me some of the names, some of these names.
The one that was on that show is called Everything, and it's with a producer named Porter. I think it's Portr.
Okay.
And that was that one, yeah. Yeah, and then some other people I've worked with. There's a fantastic person named Outreach.
Okay.
Incredible producer. With Love is another one. I've done a couple things with them. Sam Day. Yeah, lots of people. I'm very lucky to work with all of them.
So what we're gonna do is when the interview is done, we're gonna post some of these songs so you can go find them. I'm super interested. Like, I'm intrigued here, cause I mean, folk, EDM.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Two different spectrums.
Yeah, two
sides
different
of the
worlds.
spectrum there. So all right, that's cool. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you had the opportunity to work with two artists,
Okay.
could be two different songs, could be all three of you together, a nice little collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
Who would they be? And they don't have to be mainstream. They could just be two people that just influenced you or impacted you in some way.
Mm-hmm. I think I would like to do Bon Iver. He was like one of my biggest like folk inspirations. He was the one. Like, he was the first artist I ever listened to in that genre, and it was like the most mind-boggling thing, because you don't know something like that, like sound like that, could exist before that. Him, and I'd say Ed Sheeran, because that's the reason I started music. So.
Okay.
Yeah. If I could like get myself together enough to
Swing
like
for
actually
the
talk
fences.
to
She's going
him.
after Eddie. What? Swinging for the fences, yo. We're here. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? We're at a baseball field. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a few seconds and we're gonna play some of Bleacher so you guys can hear it. All right. And then we'll be right back.
Last night I had a dream of us, trying to hold my breath so I couldn't wake up. On your sideline in the bleachers, screaming, hope to God you'd hear me say you're wrong. You just played along. So I tried making peace like I used to. One hand on my chest, I salute to every God player I loved on the field. I wanted my last name on your jersey. You begged for a chance just to hurt me. I wake up, don't know how to feel, 'cause it should be you, broken on the bleachers, looking through all the pictures that I'm keeping.
I tell you, like, anything that comes from her camp is just really good, really good. So, and everybody out here, they want to know how they can find and follow you. It's just, they're like, listen, enough talking. I need to know where she is on Instagram and TikTok and all this. So go ahead and give everybody your social media information, how they can find and follow you, all that good stuff.
Cool. Instagram is just my full name, Annamarie Rosanio, and there's two N's in Annamarie at the beginning. Same thing with TikTok. You just type that in. Hopefully it'll pop up.
And yo, she could TikTok. Like, she could, you know what I'm saying? She's not doing woes. She's not doing the woe on TikTok. But she is playing really good music. And I mean, I think your TikTok is a little bit, which is weird because like TikToks are usually like fun, and I don't know, to me, because I follow you on both, it seems like you're a little bit more intimate when it comes to your TikToks.
Yeah, TikTok I use a lot for like stuff I just wrote, and like new snippets, things that like sometimes never get finished. So that's like my idea page, I would say. Just
Okay.
throw it
All
up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Annamarie Rosanio across the board. Okay, across the board. So I think what we're gonna do is, like I said, we spoke about your EP Seymour coming out today. We're gonna take we're just gonna play a little bit of the single that she dropped from it. It's called Shakespeare. All right, check it out.
What do I do when all I want is It's all that I'm losing. Things fall apart, but I'm living in ruins, and I can't clean up my mess. And what do I say when my friends ask if you've been okay and if you call back?
All right, little wardrobe change. You know what I'm saying? Representing Hudson Valley Renegades. So listen, we're at the end of the interview here. We want to shout out, first of all, Hudson Valley Renegades. Go to www.hvrenegades.com. Again, like I said, they play here at Dutchess Stadium. They're also MLB affiliate of the New York Yankees. Alrighty. Also, we want to shout out Ray's Energy Drinks. You know what it is? 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, 100% energy, no crash, and no dies. All right. I got me a little South Beach today. I love my South Beach. And we got some Baja Lime.
Yeah.
I mean, we're having a good time here. So listen, if you want, go to www.reppsports.com. Enter the discount code DJ Echo for 15% off the entire purchase. All right. Get you some. Stop playing. You're tired. You need this. Stop playing around. Stop playing around. All right. So, Anna, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been great. This is awesome. You guys have heard some of the music. Stop playing. Go out and buy some of this stuff. This is good. And listen, I'm gonna hunt down some of these songs, these EDM songs, and we'll get them playing on Triple Threat. All right?
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
you
so
guys,
much.
and thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will see you soon. Remember, always, always, always represent, support 845. Peace. What's going on, y'all? This is DJ Echo, and you are in the element. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. This is DJ Echo, and this is In the Element. And right now we are in From Here to Eternity in Circleville, New York, with my brother right here, Nzoe. Nzoe, what's going on, bro?
Ain't nothing much, baby. We just chilling, living life.
I hear you, man. I hear you getting a fresh cut. Gotta have a fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you rap, you need a fresh cut, right?
Oh man, I gotta make sure I see my man once a week.
That's it. So let's do that. Let's go over. So what's the address of here? Where we at?
We at 2109 Route 302, Circleville, New York.
All right.
With the best barber.
Best barber got a name?
You know, my man Pedro P. If you know, you know. You got his number. You already know he's the best in the game.
That's it. So come on down, get a fresh cut. What's the number here?
845
609
7214.
There we go. 7214. So come on down, get a fresh cut. So, I mean, I wanted to get you in your nice, in your comfortable setting because we're gonna talk about some stuff, bro. We're gonna talk about some stuff. So let's talk about it. How long you been rapping?
Man, I feel like I've been rapping forever, but it was been a passion of mine since I was about 13, 12.
All right. You always lived in the 845? You always been up here?
Now I'm originally from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Shout out to Brooklyn,
Nice, shout out.
Brownsville.
When'd you come up here?
Came up there, I would say about early 2000s. Some of my family migrated up there, thought it was a better life, you know, see something different upstate.
Definitely.
Tired of the everyday hustle and bustle in the city.
Right.
Need something different for the family.
Same thing. Moved up from the Bronx, 96. Same thing. Mom was like, yo, let's go. Let's get out of the mess. All right, so you come up here. Was it a shock?
Oh man.
A lifestyle change, you know?
Definitely culture shock. It's a lot different upstate. You know, being a city kid, used to everything being fast. But coming upstate, you have to slow it down and, you know, take a step back and learn the environment.
Alright, so you come up here, culture shock, but you obviously get used to everything, right? Everything's good. Were you like always into like rapping? Were you like rapping like when you were out, straight out the room, boom?
Well, you know, everybody who know me, you know, I started in Queens. You know, my mother moved to Queens. A lot of my family migrated to Queens and Brooklyn, some in the Bronx. So when I was about 15, you know, I got influenced heavily by a lot of rappers that were in the Queens scene. You know, Half a Mil, rest in peace, Half a Mil. Stack Bundles, one of my right-hand mans, rest in peace, Stack Bundles. And, you know, those people that I came up around, they showed me a lot about rap,
right?
How to structure songs, you know, how to get these flows the way I get them. And, you know, certain things that you learn when you're young stay with you forever. And as I, you know, got back into rap at the later stage of my life, it just all became relatively easy to me to just do it, you know?
Right. When you wanted to start into rapping, did you want to be a voice of the street? Did you want to just go straight for the money and go mainstream and kind of go commercial with and all that stuff?
I was never the type to go for the money. We did this all for the passion and for the love. You know, I always do this for the love and the passion of music. I'm a fan of sound. Everything that I look at is real sonic. Everything is sonic to me. You know what I mean? So sonically speaking, when it comes to those things, that's how I see things. So music's always in my soul, so my spirit. My mom's loved it when I was a kid. That's all she played, different types of music. So it's been in my blood forever. And just adapting it and having the way of structuring music, that was something I learned from being around the right people.
Okay. And for those that were like, what's going on here? We're like a functioning business here. So we got people walking around. So we wanted that atmosphere. We wanted the atmosphere of that. So when you decided to start getting into rapping, like as not so much as kind of like with the friends, but really like going forward, was there like a performance that you had where you're like, yo, this is it. This is what I want to do. This is what I was born for.
I could say, you know, it wasn't a performance. I can't say it was a performance because I've been performing since I was young. You know, I've been performing in front of small crowds, big crowds, people I didn't know, people I do know, friends, family. Performing is fun to me. So that's a great way to show your art. I guess it was through the song making process. As I record and I make these sort of songs that I could hear lasting forever, those are the kind of things that make me feel like I was born to do this.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It was in me. You know what I mean? Nobody can do it better because I haven't heard it yet.
Okay. I like it. Do you have more fun in the booth recording or on stage performing?
Oh man, we have so much fun. Me and Rebel Genius cooking up. That's the gravy right there. You know, like, you know, when people talk about the hard work and the meat and the potatoes, that's what me and my man do. It's just me and Rebel Genius in the studio cooking up. And the performing part that's the greatest.
Right.
Because you get to see like the reaction from the people and how much they enjoy the song. It's, you know, you're getting the likes and the fires online, that really don't give you a real gauge as to who really, you know, is dealing and messing with your music or not. But when you perform, that's that organic feel.
Right. You get to see the listeners. Yeah. You get to see the people they're rocking with you, calling out your name, reciting your lyrics back to you. Yeah. Is there a performance that stands out to you?
For myself?
Yeah.
When I did my album release party in Middletown, I think that was like 2 years ago.
Right.
When we did the album release party, it was something I wanted to do for friends and family, just to showcase the music. It turned out very successful. No problems, no altercations, nobody getting any issues.
Always love that. Always love that.
No cops being called. All the GMF parties, Touch of Genius parties, you know, no problems. It's always, you know, adult affair.
Right.
And you know, we performed a couple of records that people didn't even know existed.
Nice.
And just the reaction from the people, it made people understand, oh, they're really serious. They really got something there. So I guess that was a time when I was like, you know what, guys? I don't think we understand what we're doing. It's bigger than us. We gotta keep going.
Nice.
Let's keep going.
All right. And it's okay to rock out and not have drama. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have a big concert, a big party, and not have the cops, like you said, not have the cops called and not have all that kind of stuff, and just have just a good old time. You know what I mean? So let's talk first of all. GMF. What does that stand for?
That's Get Money Fellas LLC. I'm the founder, owner, operator of that company. Founded in 2019. It's a record label entertainment company. We also do production, we do everything.
Okay, got the whole thing. All right. Now, you talk about doing your concert, your album release in Middletown. I see a lot of your videos. You're kind of in locations in Middletown with People's Deli, and so what does that mean to you to keeping it local? Because listen, we all understand. Listen, especially you coming from Brooklyn, you can always go back. You know what I'm saying? You can always go back and do your videos out there, and you tend to do them up here. Like, what does it mean to you to stay local and represent the 845?
You know, just shining light on an abandoned area that people don't think exists. That's a lot of potential. And when you do that, it kind of magnifies what you're doing and makes you bigger in the moment.
Right.
So when I put Middletown in that category and I showcase certain areas, it's putting them on the map in a different way they probably didn't know existed. And letting the world know, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's very important. Because I ain't necessarily from there, but I'm a record. And I'm going to show the beauty within the city. And show how you can, you know, showcase it in a good way.
I like that. All right, so you got tons of music, bro. Like you got tons of music. You got features with other artists. What was the last project that you put out, like full project?
Passion for Paradise, streaming on all platforms right now.
Right.
Fully produced and arranged by Rebel Genius. A lot of dope records. Every record we did was tailor-made to the project. It's a one-of-one. It's something you're not gonna hear. Some of the best artists have heard it and told me a lot of it is hit music. Yeah, that was the last project that we did that we all feel proud of. Did a video behind it, Born to Ride, available currently at 92,000 views. And you know, we're just having fun with this right now, you know, at this point. And we're working on 2 new projects.
Okay, all right.
Touch of Genius Volume 2, on the way. And you hear first, a 3-piece Nzoe about to drop at the end of the year called Lightning in the Bottle.
Okay, all right. And everything is available, like you said, obviously streaming on like Spotify and all that kind of stuff. But iTunes, iTunes, go out and support, go spend a little change and buy the albums, buy the singles, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's great that y'all go on YouTube and listen, but you know what I'm saying? Bills gotta be paid. So you said you have this light in the bottle. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, light in the bottle is, I thought about that concept maybe a couple months ago when I said it to my partner. And, you know, sometimes I say things to him that be like a whim. People like, all right, Nzoe be having that idea, you know what I mean? Like, but sometimes they stick for a little bit with me. And usually the ones that stick, we go with. And I thought about it because it's 3 different songs that don't necessarily fit any project that I'm going to do. And they're so different and unique in their own way that it is a lightning in the bottle. Because it's something you're not going to hear. It's something that you can't just capture. And I just captured something that I think you just can't feel or get anymore. So that's why I call it that.
Okay. If you had the opportunity to do a project with 2 other artists, it could be anybody, who could it be?
Major or not major? Major or not major, like period?
It could be anybody. But I mean, you know, like somebody who may not be attainable, you'd be like, yo, I would have to work with this person.
Oh man, that's a tricky one. Because I feel like when we get to where we going, they're gonna want to work with me.
There you go. All right, so look.
But you know, I got my favorites. You know what I'm saying? I got my production favorites. You know, I would love to, you know, do something with Dre or like, you know, something. It's got to be different for me. I can't like say a wish list because some of these people I've actually seen and I like their work. I'm a fan. So sometimes the fandom can't really be mixed with me working with you. Ooh. I gotta respect you respectfully and do my own thing.
I like that. Okay.
But the thing that we building, a touch of genius that Get Money Fellas sound, it's so unique and it's so different that you gotta stay tuned. You gotta listen to it. It ain't going nowhere. It's gonna last for a long time.
I like that. Yeah, that's hot. Just because you like him as an artist, don't mean that you can. Cause you got to worry about yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about you, your image, your brand, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. When it comes to your fans, your listeners, your supporters, what do you want them to know about you when it comes to your music? We all know every song is different. You're talking about something different in every song. But what do you want them to know about you, about Nzoe, when they listen to your music, when they check out your projects, when they look at your videos?
He's different. It's unique. I put a lot of feeling into my music, a lot of effort into it. None of it's done overnight. None of it's by chance and none of it's by accident. Most of it's on purpose. When I try to craft what I do, what I want the listeners to understand is that I want to take you on a ride and take you on a journey so you can get to understand where I'm from and how I view life. Maybe you view it the same, maybe you don't. But we all have our unique understanding of things in common that make us a human being. So I just want you to feel me. And if you can understand that, like most people do, they're gonna love Nzoe.
Yeah. Basically,
They
buckle
love
up.
my music.
Buckle up, let's go for a ride, you know what I'm saying? Alright, social media, let's tell everybody how they can find or follow you.
You can find me on Nzoe, Nzoe_Hogafini. That's HOGGAFINNI. And also, you can find me on Twitter at K0, KASZERO187. Also, follow my man Rebel Genius. That's Rebel X.
Let's get him in. Where you at? Rebel Genius. Come in
I
here.
gotta get my man.
You know what I'm saying? The whole family here. Let's go.
I gotta meet the man
There we
behind the
go.
music.
What's up?
It's the guy who does it all.
The ultimate producer, right? That's what you said. That's the man right
That's
here.
the best producer in New York, in the world, if you ask me.
That's it.
Ain't nobody better. We got Gumbo.
Lots of it. Lots of it.
All right. So, there are people here that may never have listened to your music before. Give them 3 songs that they have to. I'm talking about the first 3 songs that they listen to you.
I'm gonna let him answer that.
There we go. 3 songs, just straight.
I like Jewel Talk. Jewel Talk is a song that we did recently.
Okay.
And we also did a video for it. The video is out right now on YouTube. Definitely go check it out. Rebel Genius, Nzoe, Jewel Talk. Hard record, real underground hip hop style. The next one I would say would be, what's the next one? The Commission. Sorry about that. The Commission, featuring Riot and Sauce, and Nzoe is the quarterback on that one. Definitely go, we have a video for that as well. Definitely go check it out. Shot by Sean. And the third one would be After Hours. Go check out After Hours. We got a video for that as well. It's on YouTube. And that's a 3-piece thing right there that you sure to love.
That's it. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Make sure you guys check those out. You have to.
Absolutely.
So we're getting close to the end here. Give me 3 things about you that maybe your fans don't know. That they can't tell from your music, they can't tell from your videos, they can't tell from your content on social media. Like 3 things, they'd be like, what? He could do that? He could talk? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if you ain't following me on social media and you don't know already, I'm a chef.
See, there we go.
Most people know I get busy in the kitchen. I'm a real chef.
Throws down, okay.
Man, 3 things people don't know about me. I'm a great painter on the low. Y'all about to see some NFTs come out real soon.
Oh, see, that's the thing, yo. You're gonna have to teach me. You're gonna have to push me on that because I don't know anything about that.
Me and Rebel Genius about to do our first NFT real soon.
All right.
Y'all look out for that. Stay tuned, man. And I'm a dad, man. Most people, I'm a loving father.
There you go. All right. What kind of maybe now that you say that, what do you want to, as an example, what do you want him to see or her to see in you?
Oh man, they so much like me. They see it on my Instagram so much. They see it. They just want to see confidence, accountability, respect. I'm morally sound, And everything that I raised and I taught them, just follow the script, because I'm living it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what they gonna see is what they get when it comes to me, because I'm actually living it. So it's not much they need to, they doing good. They following the script.
Okay, all right. All right, well listen, brother, thank you so much, man. I know he's getting towards the mouth, it's hard to talk and cut, but I appreciate your time, bro, I really do. I thank you for your music, I thank you for repping the 845, and just listen, honestly, man, it's, sometimes people get stuck in, when it comes to rap music and hip hop, I gotta do what everyone else does to succeed. And when it comes to you and your music and the way you do things, man, you go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect the heck out of that, man. And I wish you nothing but the best, bro. I know that you're gonna have a great career and you're gonna keep rolling, man. And anything I can do to help, man. You know what I'm saying? You got me. So thank you very much for your time, brother. I appreciate you, man. Look at the cut, y'all. Look at the cut. It's fresh. Look at this.
Y'all see my man's the best in the business.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I gotta get fresh. If I wanna get fresh, I come and see my man. He's in Circleville, here to eternity. The only barbershop right in the middle, smack dab in the middle.
And they did it right in front of
everybody.
Guy
right here.
There's
no gimmicks. There's
no gimmicks, no magic.
There's no lying thing. There's none of that stuff.
All right, well, listen, brother. Thank you so much.
My brother.
Thank you. Thank everybody in the building. We got this brother, Pete. We got Gene. Get in here, bro. So one more time, we got the genius, brother. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Strong enough to get the win. Live like a sin. Now the question is, who's next to hit? I only bang with G's. Mama pray for me. I put life in the game. Came from the mud, strong enough to get the win. Live like a sin. Now the question is, who's next to hit? I only bang with G's. Okay. Mama pray for me. Philosophies, written prophecies. Knocked on the door, said it's not me, but I'm him. You never match my taste. Done fought in every weight class, but heavyweight is where I stay. Then scrape the plate. This is my second lap relay. The winner's circle. We smoking shit that's purple. Yeah, I create my own way. Some shit that you can surf to. That's that genius money. Kings of the chessboard. It got us dreaming funny. Don't let the genie rub me. You'll finish last place. Only one sitting in position with the gas face. Real mud talk, so you never gotta ask me. Ribs touching, hit the boulevard for a big take. Nowadays, hit the highway for a Benz race. Filthy American made, that's how the trail speak. DNA, real as they make, check my agility. I don't sympathize with the feelings I kill and pillar pie, that's the fucking vibe. Came from the mud, strong enough to get the win. Live like the sin. Now the question is, who's next to hit? I only bang with G's. Mama pray for me. I put life in the game. Came from the mud, strong enough to get the win. Live like the sin. Now the question is, who's next to hit? I only bang with G's.
Rebel.
Mama pray for me.
Yeah, that's right, I mastered my own destiny. Faded seal till I rest in peace. And even then my vibe can never cease. I fought through harsh climates, frozen tundras like Nordic Vikings. African desert sands where the temperatures only rise in these streets. Leave no surprises, I survive denials. No, I supply the riots, launching rockets, I'ma provide the fire. A rebel genius, never primitive thoughts. It's enterprising, mesmerizing, every syllable cost. Descriptive reports of blood on the leaves and mud to my knees. Fighting back the devilish thieves and soulless machines. Your masquerade's corrupted, hunter becomes the hunted. I kill these verses like who done it. Sick words, they hard to stomach. I'm what it does and you what it doesn't. This life injected, God protected. I still keep the gun selection. Who's next to catch one? Game, set, match. You fell for the trap, your TV goes black.
Came from the mud, strong enough to get the win. Live like the sin. Now the question is, who's next to hit? I only bang with G's. Mama pray for me. I put life in the game. Came from the mud, strong enough to get the win. Live like the sin. Now the question is, who's next to hit? I only bang with G's. Mama pray for me.
What's going on, y'all? This is DJ Echo, and you are in the element. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Right now, we are in Quinn's Pins in Middletown, New York, on the famous The Couch, and I have with me 11-year-old pop artist Julia Roome. Julia, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Great. We're doing great. Excited to be here. Right now, we're at her EP release. She just released her EP today. It's called I'm Gonna. So, first of all, how do you feel?
I feel excited.
Yeah? You released Steel Glass earlier in the year. It's part of this album, but it's a different version. Right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So this is your first EP. You're 11 years old. Guys, 11 years old. Like, middle school 11-year-old. And she has an EP. And not only does she have an EP out, but with the amount of pre-saves that she had, she was climbing the charts. She was number 4 on the pre-save for pop, and then when it released today, she was as high as number 9. All of iTunes, y'all. All of iTunes, number 9 on the pop charts. So, first of all, how does you had Steel Glass? That was a single. You have a full project available now. How does that feel? Like, how does that, was it? Do you feel a sense of accomplishment? Do you feel relieved that it's finally out? Like, what's the feeling so far?
A mix of both, like, because I was able to get a single and an album in 1 year, and the new year's starting pretty soon. So I think that was a great year for me in having this accomplishment.
Did you want to get this project finalized and put out before the end of the year? Was that was that a focus on getting it out before 2022 hit?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, all right. So you got it out.
Yes.
The songs are really, really good. Really, really good, y'all. Really, really good. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I'm going to need you, as soon as this is done, to go to iTunes, buy. Just buy the whole EP. Trust me. Really, really good music. So let's go back. Now you're 11 years old. There's not much farther we can go back. When did you start singing?
Ever since I was born.
Like right out of the womb, you were like,
Yeah.
the no crying, just you were hitting alto, soprano.
Both.
Look at that. She says, I got this.
I sing. I have an alto range, but I can sing like soprano notes and stuff like that.
So basically, she hides in the alto area, but she can knock out the sopranos like it's nothing. It's easy peasy. Okay. So you're singing. You're really young. When was it? Because we all know parents. I mean, you could sound horrible, and your parents are like, oh my God, you sound like an angel. When was it apparent to you that not only could you sing, but this is something you want to do?
So I always give my sister credit because when I was like in first grade, I started doing musical theater, and my sister was like, I want to do musical theater because my friends are doing it. And I was like, what's musical theater? And she was like, it's basically just like acting.
Right.
So I was like, I want to do it. And then I did like the Lollipop Kid, and I was the lead Lollipop Kid in The Wizard of Oz.
Nice.
And after the show, I saw everyone like impersonating me. She was like, she was so good as a little Lollipop Kid. And then the year after that, I was a second grader. I was 8 years old, and I got Annie. And then that was also, and then I moved schools, and then we did Annie again, and then I was Duffy.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then just, I would say, mostly plays.
Okay.
Like made me feel like, wow, this is like such a comfortable like zone for me. I feel like myself. And then I was like, I want to do this. And then I told my dad.
So you went into kind of acting, Broadway kind of, plays and stuff. You being able to practice singing, and Annie's a really, really great movie. It's a great play. High notes, low notes. I mean, really, really good songs in there. When did you start writing? Because it's great. It's easy to sing other people's music. We all do it. Obviously, we all do it. But to sit down and write, and when did you start writing for Steel Glass?
Steel Glass was around last year, I would say.
So you're 9, 10 years old, and you're writing lyrics down for a song. Was it hard? Like, was it hard for you to be able to kind of focus on writing your feelings? Because that's what most songs are about.
Songwriting came very easy to me.
Okay.
I don't find it hard or stressful at all. If it was hard or stressful, I probably wouldn't be doing it.
Gotcha.
So I just love writing music.
Okay.
And sometimes I just kind of hum melodies in my head, and I'm like, oh, this sounds really good, and then I keep doing it.
Okay.
So.
So Steel Glass, you got it out early 2021.
Yes.
When did you start writing for I'm Gonna?
This year. It was well, obviously this year. I'm not completely sure, but it was right after Steel Glass.
Mm-hmm.
So like after April, April.
Did you write Steel Glass to be a part of a bigger project, or was Steel Glass kind of just a single? I want to get a single out there. I want to put my stamp on the world, and then you know what? I want to, because we all, like I said, the original Steel Glass is different than the one that's on your EP. So when you wrote Steel Glass, was that kind of its own project, or was it kind of like almost setting the stage for this project?
Of both. It was its own project, but that own project was able to make me to do more with it, so it carried on.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about the songs on the project, because that's important. So you have I'm Gonna, which is the title track of the album, of the EP. Loved it. We've played it already. It's a great song. Let's talk about the songs and what they kind of mean to you. So I'm Gonna, what does that song kind of mean to you?
I said this before. It means like, I'm gonna is like, when I talk about this song, it's about me getting like to a place, or I don't care, or like people's like opinions, like
right.
Someone's gonna have opinion on me or something, and I'm not gonna try like to follow someone's opinion.
Right.
I'm gonna do whatever like I enjoy.
You being in middle school, that's all you're surrounded by is you go to school every day. You're surrounded by people's opinions, and it's very mature of you to come up with something like that and say, listen, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna pursue my dreams. I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You know. What are some of the other songs on the EP?
So it's Rushing In, Moving On, and After Me, and all of these songs are about like my life and my story and how like I can relate to it.
Okay.
So.
All right. Is it like a release to be able to put your feelings out there?
Yeah.
Is it a little nerve-wracking to kind of open that door to other people?
I mean, I always like when people hear my music, even though it might be negative, at least they hear me,
right.
And at least I'm out there.
Right, gotcha. How's been the support of your friends and family for the EP?
So my family has been very good. Most of my friends don't know as much.
They don't know you have this out?
Some do, some don't.
Gotcha. Oh,
Like-
well, they're in for a surprise.
Yeah.
All right. So, we're here. Like I said, we're at Quinn's Pins. Excited about some of the performances that you're going to do. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pause. We're gonna kind of cut out and then cut back in. We're gonna do a live performance and then we'll cut back to the interview. So enjoy. We'll be right back.
This is my song called I'm Gonna. It's on my album, EP. And it's just one of my songs. So, yeah, hope you enjoy.
It's available on iTunes.
Yeah, I charted on iTunes with this EP, so.
Welcome back. As you just heard, a superb performance of I'm Gonna by Julia Roome. Julia, if you had the opportunity to collaborate with any artist, who would that be? Like if you could just pick them out and they'd be like, yeah, let's do a song together. Let's do a project together. Who would it be?
Oh.
Give me two.
Two?
Two.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Pink.
Ooh, okay.
Because she's a little bit outside the box.
Yes, you got that right.
And I think that would be something cool to do.
I think I'd pay for that one. Okay, go ahead.
And then Ariana Grande. Because her vocals are so amazing.
Yes.
It's like, and I love, like, I admire her a lot because she did acting before.
Definitely.
But there's so many more I could want to go with.
Well, listen, that's a good start right there. That's a good start. I like the Pink move. Because, again, that is outside of where you're at. And so that's good. I like that. So besides singing, what are some of the, because if you go to her IG page, you're able to see she does everything. But for those that haven't gone, what are the other things that you're involved with? Because besides writing a full EP, you're still going to school. You're doing sports.
Yes.
What sports?
So I do ski racing, softball, soccer. Those are my three main. I think I'm missing something. I don't know. I can't think of it right now.
We'll get it later. Okay, so you're doing sports. You're also doing dance.
Yes.
So what kind of dance are you doing?
Just hip hop for right now and some tap.
Okay.
But other than that, nothing
Do
really.
you go to a dance company?
Yeah, right. I literally, like, before this, I was at dance for hip hop.
What's the name of the?
I think. Wait, I forgot. I know it's in Pine Island.
Is it Mulaney's?
I would have to ask my
Gosh,
dad.
all right. We're gonna go ahead and edit that. We'll edit that part out. We'll go from there. All right. Okay, so you have a 6-song EP out. You have a single. You're still going to school. You're still doing your sports. You're still doing your dance. I mean, do you have a lot of time left after that? Like, with everything going on, like, what do you do for fun? And I'm not saying that singing and all these other things are not fun, but like, what is something you do on the side that maybe other people don't know about, but that's like your getaway?
I don't. Okay, so there's like a couple of things. So I like to ride a unicycle.
Okay.
And that's fun.
There you go.
I also, this is a little bit weirder, but I like to, if I have free time, I like to watch like scientists and lab things.
Okay.
Like if I didn't do singing,
I like that. Okay.
I feel like being like a discovery person is. I think that would be so.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So I watch like YouTube videos and stuff.
I like this. Okay. All right. What do you want listeners to take away from your music?
So I said this on the radio when you interviewed me, but I would like listeners to relate to my songs as I can relate to mine, and not judge them. Like I would like them obviously judge them, but I would like for them to listen to it and see if they could relate to it, because relating to songs sometimes can like help.
Right.
Read and stuff.
You want to listen more because you relate to the artist, you relate to the words. Definitely. How can people find and follow you on social media?
You can go on Instagram and just type in Julia Roome. I think same with my YouTube. I'm not sure about my Facebook.
We'll get clarification on that. But if you just type in Julia Roome, Roome, on any of the platforms, something will come up, and then you can kind of navigate from there. Do you have a website set up yet? For you?
On Instagram?
No, a website. No website. All right. So Instagram, Julia Roome. All right. And then if you go ahead to YouTube, you have, what kind of content do you have up on YouTube?
Okay, so I have like a couple of channels. One is for like little kids.
Couple of channels, okay.
And so one's for little kids, because when I was first starting, her name's Zen Sands. She was like, starting with little kids things can get you in the mood with it, because little kids go on YouTube a lot.
Yep.
And then, so I wouldn't, if you're not little, I wouldn't recommend as much. And then I also just have one of my music.
Okay. All right. Are you looking to put any a video for any of the songs?
Yes, I am.
Which one?
I think all of them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, listen. Julia, it has been a total pleasure. All right. Trust me, guys. Go and get the EP. It really, really is good. It's a great listen. You wouldn't, when you're listening to the songs and you're listening to the music, you wouldn't realize that she's only 11 years old. And I keep trying to drive that in because the sky is the limit for this young woman. She's going to do great things. And as you can see from the interview, she can go any which way. She can be a scientist. She can research. She can dance. She can act. I mean, so it's a pleasure to have you on the show. I appreciate you. I appreciate the music. I think that's it. Thank you for the performance. Any wise words for people? Anything wise you want to tell them?
Just be yourself. Don't let rumors or opinions get to you, because if they get to you, they're just opinions. It's gonna go gone. Like, they're gonna be done in like one day or so. So
exactly.
Just let the haters. Let the haters hate, and then
that's it. Let the haters hate. Let the haters hate. Julia, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Peace. Hey, this is DJ Echo, and I want to thank you for watching Volume 1 of Indie Element The 845 Alive. If you like the interviews, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also like, share, and click that bell to get notified anytime we drop new content. Thank you.